Business Today is brought to you by...
Have you discovered Karcher steam cleaning? With no chemicals or scrubbing, 99.99% of bacteria are killed. Using nothing but tap water and the power of steam. The Karcher Steam Cleaner. Revolutionize the way you clean your home.
This is the Business Today. I'm Marlon Mann. Chief Executive Officer of the Small Business Association, SBA, Lynette Holder, is adamant that successive governments have been taking advantage of Barbadians, especially on the matter of taxes. Using the 17.5% value-added tax, or VAT, as an example, Holder pointed out that promises to return to the 15% rate have not been implemented. And with little pressure coming from Barbadians, she fears the current administration is continuing in the same mold.
My view is that the government of the day has been taking advantage of the good nature of the Barbadian spirit. The Barbadian, when you look at our history, will complain for a little while, they'll get upset for a little while. Some people call it the 9-day wonder. You know, they'll huddle around in their groups and they'll talk and they'll criticize and they'll complain and so on. And we have gotten accustomed to the fact that after that phase, it is business as usual. And so what we are seeing is a group of people, our administrators, our legislators, our politicians, they are taking advantage of that goodwill nature of the Barbadian spirit. So they know, and they expect rather, that you have the cell phone tax. You're going to get a little backlash initially, but it can peter off. You have an increase in VAT, backlash, but it'll peter off. So whatever it is that you want to introduce, right? We had the solid waste tax, backlash, it peters off.
However, Holder says she believes there will come a time when Barbadians will stand up and say enough is enough.
I'm saying that there will come a time in this country when Barbadians will not just go silent in the sunset and say, well, the 9-day wonder has passed. And this administration needs to understand that the time is coming, and it's coming very soon, when people will rise up in this country and say enough is enough. We've had enough.
Business for the cruise ship Free Winds has not been adversely affected by the economic downturn. That's a report from Captain Kent Weber. Speaking on the sidelines of a farewell concert before the ship left the island recently, Captain Weber told Business Today with lower fuel prices, the cruise ship industry is on course to continue performing well in the region. The 200-crew Free Winds is one of the longest-running ships making calls to Barbados, having first docked here in October 1988.
Fortunately for us, we haven't been too affected by the recession. Our passion flow has been pretty consistent, and things are easing now. Fuel prices are getting lower, and I think the cruise ship industry is not slowing down. In fact, they're building more and more ships, bigger and bigger ships, so I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. It's a great way to travel.
Weber says the cruise industry is growing and demand for more skilled workers remains high, and he anticipates that as bigger cruise ships are built, the demand for workers aboard the vessels will increase. The Free Winds will return to the island in May. Now for today's financial tip. Making good financial decisions during your early years can make a big difference to your quality of life. While not all life goals have a financial implication, many do. And the choices you make in the early part of your adult life will probably have the biggest impact. That's been the Business Today. Join us again next Tuesday. Until then, you can get more business and news by logging on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribing to our e-paper, and liking us on Facebook. I'm Marlon Mann.